were expecting a rebound in housing starts, and we definitely got one. Weather improves in February, and so do the number of holes in the ground. 10.7% increase to a 1,521,000 annual rate for housing starts. Building permits also up significantly, 1.9% to 1,518,000. That's from a decline of 0.3 the prior month. So it looks like home builders are gearing up for the spring selling season. This is one of those interesting numbers that we expect to keep going up because there's not enough houses for sale. So it's not so much that, it's when do we get more housing for sale from the existing home markets. I know you've got some smarter economists than I there that you can talk to about it, because it's all a question of interest rates at this point.
Well, Mike, it's sort of an upside-down world. Rates have gone up to 5.5%, but supply's been constrained and prices have gone higher. Mike, can you make sense of some of this for us?
Well, that's one of the problems that the Fed faces, is that normally they would affect housing. They would bring housing down, and people would sit and wait, and then when they cut rates, people would go out and buy houses again, and then prices would rise. In this case, because so many people locked into very low rates, prices are rising because there's nothing on the market to buy, and the Fed is not being able to have the same kind of influence it has on interest rate sensitive sector of the economy, the biggest one.
Mike, I'm really struck by the fact that, yes, we did see a rebound, but it was even bigger than people had previously expected, right? And this has been sort of the theme that we keep getting, that instead of being 1.4 million, it was 1.52 million. I just wondering, when you take a look at this, what that suggests to you about how economists continue to underball or lowball some of the growth and some of the desire to keep building and expanding.
Well, it all depends on what numbers you look at. The ISM numbers, for example, suggest that we're seeing some manufacturing business slow down. The thing about housing is there is a big built-in demand. A lot of people want to buy houses, and there's not enough houses for sale. What these numbers may suggest is that the supply chains for building materials have gotten a lot better, and that builders are able to find workers, construction workers, to follow through on their building permits. So this is one category, the new home construction area, where things have been a little bit better than have been expected.